सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय, महायोगी स्वामी उमानंद सरस्वती की जय. Friends, today is Dattajayanti. I shall start with a beautiful prayer. It's a most auspicious day. Om Namo Gurubhyo Gurupadukabhyo Namah Parebhya Parapadukabhya Acharya Siddheshwar Padukabhyo Namo Namah Shri Gurupadukabhyam Ainkara Rinkara Rahasya Yukta Shrinkara Gudhartha Mahavibhutya Omkara Marma Pratipadinibhyam Namo Namah Shri Gurupadukabhyam Hotragni Hotragni Havishya Hotur Humadi Sarva Kritibhasmanam यद ब्रह्म तद्बोध वितारिणीभ्यां नमो नमः श्री गुरुपादुकाभ्यां कामादि सर्प व्रजगारुडाभ्यां विवेक वैराग्य निधि प्रदाभ्यां बोध प्रदाभ्यां नृत्मोक्षदाभ्यां नमो नमः श्री गुरुपादुकाभ्यां अनंत संसार समुद्रतार नौकायताभ्यां स्थिर भक्तिदाभ्यां जाड्याब्धि संशोषण वाड़वाभ्यां नमो नमः श्री गुरुपादुकाभ्यां नमो नमः श्री गुरुपादुकाभ्यां नमो नमः श्री गुरुपादुकाभ्यां. सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय, महायोगी स्वामी उमानंद सरस्वती की जय. Today is Dattajayanti. Today is a great day. We are going to, today the day celebrates the basic founder of Guru Bhakti Yoga. The concept of Guru coming to earth starts with the story from here. Lord Dattatreya, he is known as a person who has three faces of Lord Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh. It is a trinity in one. Lord Dattatreya was born to a holy sage couple, Atri Nandan. He is called Atri Nandan, sage Atri, and his wife Anusuya. The story is very beautiful. The lady Anusuya was a great ardent devotee of her own husband. She served him very genuinely. She stood by him, she served him, she looked after him, she obeyed him. Whatever the best a lady can do, that was Anusuya. And him being a sage, a very peaceful family life makes it easier for a person to pursue his own activities. Her genuineness, her ardentness, her devotion to her husband, raised her to almost a level of a goddess. And fortunately, women, their name is jealousy. So the women in the heavens, the goddesses in the heavens, they heard about her. And of course, who was a beautiful messenger? It was a sage Narad. It is said that sage Narad goes and approaches the three goddesses, Mahalakshmi of Lord Vishnu, and then Parvati of Mahesha, and Saraswati as Brahmas. So he goes to all three and tells them, look here, there is somebody who is almost as good as you on the earth. For an earth mortal to be of your caliber, it's quite a challenge for you three. Now, on hearing about her, the three goddesses decide that we should try and test Anusuya's loyalty to her husband. So, of course, what could they do? So they approached their own husbands and they said, the three husbands were wise. They said, no, it's not required. Don't. He's Atri Muni is a great sage. Don't mess with him. So they said, no, nothing doing. You three are going to go and test her loyalty. Now it is so said that the three gods go to her door in the pretense of seeking alms, that is bhiksha. And all three handsome looking gods, you can imagine, going to the doorstep of a maiden, a beautiful maiden. Anusuya was supposed to be also a very beautiful looking lady. And they go there and they pretend that they are charmed by her. They pretend that they are charmed by her. And they say, we would like you to serve us meals. Of course, the story takes you into a non-believing statement, and they want to, they openly ask her that we would like to see you, see you physically when you are serving us. Now, this was a very strange demand, and she was not very comfortable. But being Anusuya, she says, why not? She says, come in, I shall serve you the way you want me to serve you. And they want her to serve without any much wearing on herself. She should be not robed. So it's a very strange demand. But she is smart, and she is Atri's wife. And she says only gods would have this courage to come and dare ask such a thing out of Atri's wife. So she tells them, sit down. She serves plates and all. And she goes in, she brings little water in her hand. This is very beautiful. It has got certain sankalpa, meaning which I would like to highlight for you people. That's why I'm telling you the story. She takes little water in her hands and she says, if I have genuinely served loyally my husband, and not once have I thought of anybody else but him alone, then may his blessings intervene now. And she sprinkles that water on the three gods. They turn into babies. Now, of course, it is said that she serves them and all. And the three wives come down because now they are in the form of babies with Anusuya. And they come and they say, we would like you to return our husbands to us. So Anusuya first refuses, but then Atri comes and he says, you cannot do that. They are the lords of the world. You cannot have them in your house as babies. So you might as well return their husbands. So again she takes the same step. She takes little water and she says, if I have obeyed my husband and never disobeyed even once, then the children will come back to form. And she sprinkles the water. And they come back into their forms. And it is said that they return, of which two of them return. So the Lord Shiva returns, but he leaves a bit of his ansh, we call it, a part of him behind. And Brahma leaves. He also leaves a part of himself behind. And the three parts of Vishnu, Brahma and Mahesh, they merge together. And they come up with the Lord Dattatreya, who stays back on the earth and starts the school of thought of Guru Bhakti Yoga. It is from here that a Guru concept has started, because he stays back to teach spiritualism on earth. Now this is a very beautiful story. Now what was the sankalpa which I was talking about? If any one of us, whatever we do, we are asked to do religiously and with devotion, then whichever act you do, if there is genuineness in that, then what you need to do, for example, if suppose there is a person, he takes good care of his parents. If he is taking good care of his parents, and if suppose he meets let's say a crisis in life, then if he, for his prayers he can use this. He can take little water in his hand and he can tell the gods, if I have truly served my parents, I need you to bless me for this particular reason. And I want success in that. And then you throw the water in a plate, and it is called sankalpa. And this can be used by all those who are dedicating themselves to some cause, some genuine good cause. You can say that if I have served my Guru genuinely, then may the grace appear. Some may say if I have served humanity genuinely, the grace may appear. And these are the things for which Anusuya, Atri's wife and Lord Dattatreya's mother, was known. One more story follows where she helps Sati, her niece. I shall be telling that story some other time. But for today, to remind ourselves of Lord Dattatreya's presence on earth and a beautiful story behind it, should be treated as trying to remember God on main Dattajayanti day. There is a very good book, Datta Charitra. Read it. There are lovely stories in that. One of the stories I might be soon telling you all. This is Swami Radhikanand from Pune.